Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon, opening the month of November's Steelbooks that I received, and we're just going to go in order. The first one I'm doing is Late Night with the Devil. So I think this is one of the biggest surprises for a lot of people this year. I didn't know it had a Steelbook release, and so I had to get it aftermarket, which costs a little bit more money, but it looks like you do get a couple of fun things, like, of course, the paper thing that shows it, and the back stuff. So you get, it looks like an air freshener, a Night Owl air freshener. You get a fake sign thing by the host. You get the amazing Cristo psychedelic powers. I know it's not psychedelic, I'm just retarded. And then you have, looks like maybe a book cover, or a, what's it called, a book, why am I drawing a blank? What is it called? A page something. I'm stupid, okay? I'm an idiot. Anywho, here we go. College degrees don't make you smart. I'll put it that way. All right. So let's see what the Steelbook looks like. So it's very glossy and matte black. So the matte, of course, is the black, and the glossiness is the Late Night with the Devil writing, as well as him with his head on fire. And of course, you can tell the different colors there. The back is just the swirl of just craziness that's about to ensue. All right, then we have that, and that's what it looks like. So, black. Then we have a shutter thing, as well as you have the Blu-ray. I could have sworn there was going to be a 4K release of this one. I guess they didn't make it instead. So there's the Blu-ray right there, as well as the DVD version right there. And then this is basically him looking at the crowd like it's a late night audience. All right, so wham, bam, thank you, bam. All right. I don't know what to do with these things. Yawning. Inappropriate, Chase. Absolutely inappropriate. It doesn't fit in there. Rats. All right, let's just continue on. All righty. We'll go with Nightmare on Elm Street. So I think this is the one that came out in October, and it was a month delay when it came to actually getting it from Amazon.com. Of course, Amazon.com. Is there any other Amazon out there? I guess the Rainforest. But anyway, of course, with WB, they do solid, paper. So I do like that. It's more cardboard. So this one is not matte, it is matte and not glossy. It's basically Freddy Krueger slashing, I would say, the VHS cover. So it's kind of a little bit different. They're choosing to go more VHS, and on the back is basically him creeping through the cover. And I do think it's interesting what they did with the spine, where it could have, they decided to go like, yeah, that goes through, but not the slashes. So it's like a quasi, what they want to do with the spine. Sure, they do what they want. That's all I could say. And it looks like we have just this 4K release. So it looks like WB is only making it with the 4Ks now, and it basically is still with Freddy Krueger like in the boiler room. So yeah, no more Blu-rays. If you're getting a 4K disc, they're like, no soup for you. And it's like, I can kind of understand why they do that though, honestly. All right, next we're going to go with the Terminator, because I think this is another one that I think might have been released, but people are saying they are not liking the AI-esque like 4K transfer, because a lot of people are getting a little bit lazier apparently when it comes to that, especially with like Jaws 2, 3, and 4. I heard it's really bad as well. Again, WB, pretty good paper. Okay, I like the spine of this one. Again, kind of a quasi one. This is the one what they saw, but anyway, it is matte. You have the Terminator head. Pretty damn simple with this one, but it is good to look at. It is, of course, then you have the two main actors down there, but it is a good looking one. Of course, the famous Arnold bending down, he's quasi with his head, but body as well. Then when you look at this, like you could tell, like I said, they decided to do this with the spine, but not with the Terminator head. So interesting. So of course you get the digital code. Oh, that's actually a fun disc. So you can tell it's like not just simple. It's like the head as well. Of course, then we have Arnold Schwarzenegger shooting a gun. Of course, then James Cameron's like, well, I wish I didn't, like, make guns look cool. It's like, dude, simmer down, you damn hippie. Just simmer the F down, you hippie. All right, nope, put your knee here. All right, next we will go with Blazing Saddles. So everyone's like, now, like, Ben Stiller's like, oh, there's no way we can make, like, we can't make Tropic Thunder anymore because we just can't make comedies like that anymore. No, you can. Don't listen to 2% of the population who is offended about freaking everything and they think MAP is cool, like minor attracted peoples. Those are those same people you're, like, bowing down to. Hell no. Stop. Anyway, so instead of, like, all the other ones have been matte, this is very glossy. Of course, with the saddle being blazed. Of course, then you have the sky and you have plateaus in the back. Again, it's interesting what they want to do with the spine because the clouds and the plateaus go, but nothing else. It's kind of like the sky, but then it kind of just randomly comes to a guy riding a bull at the back. Of course, you have the digital code, and then this time WB decided to go with a very yellow looking disc. So it was yellow for this one. Terminator was more gray, and then Nightmare on Elm Street was red. And we have a still from the movie. All right, so there is that. It's not really a still. That's a lie. It's mostly the characters on The Rock. All right, we're down to 2 more, folks. Let's go with Beetlejuice Beetlejuice because a lot of these are actually realized they're WB. A lot of these are WB and Lionsgate. Other than that, not a lot of other Steelbook people. I mean, I guess Sony makes a couple, but all right. So, of course, you have very thick paper. That's pretty good. So, like I said, you get glow in the dark Beetlejuice as well as why am I forgetting her name? Oh my God. Wow. Slap in the face chase. Winona Ryder. I didn't even need it. All right, let's see what the glow in the dark looks like real quick. All right, let's put this 5 near the lights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's turn that light off. Let's turn this light off. Sorry for that view. And boom. Yeah, it works. All right, there you go. And then the back side, right there. Of course, that was only 5 seconds, but you can see how it glows in the dark. All right, boom, boom. And turn the light back on. Well, bam. All right, back to the microphone. All right. So as you saw that, of course, it's very the same. It's literally the same, except now they're a little bit smaller. It is very more glossy, not the black, but you can see the colors and things that do it. And there is the spine as well. It's just black. So it kind of matches. So I don't really have an issue with that. Of course, you have this code. Interesting. Warner Brothers decided to give you the 4K disc in black, as well as the Blu-ray disc in green. And this one is a lot of Bobs and Chucks and all this, the head people right there. So yeah, interesting that with the older movies, you're not going to get a Blu-ray, but with the newer movies, you are going to get a Blu-ray. With how much this did in the box office, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, oh, Tim Burton, we want me to do another one. And I'm pretty sure Tim Burton's probably going to be done. But I could be wrong. Last but not least, I think it's going to be probably the weakest Steelbook is Killer Game. Again, this is one where I had a lot of them pre-ordered. And I canceled a lot of them. But for some reason, this one I forgot to cancel. But then I got it for like pretty cheap compared to what it was at, because everything else is like kind of staying at $34.99, but this went down to like $21, and that's what I got it for. It's like, I might as well just keep it then, because I don't think it'll be any of that cheaper. But anyway, so you can see that's why it kind of looks kind of cheesy, but that's what you get for that. And then the back side, nothing really fancy, just that. And this, though, you get all the characters, all the other assassins that are ready to kill Dave Bautista, more assassins to kill Dave Bautista, including Terry Crews. And again, they kind of do the spine to match, kind of not. But anyway, you get the digital code, and you get the 4K disc right there, like the yin and yang symbol. And you get more yin yang symbols with this one, with the Blu-ray disc. And then you basically have the back of David Bautista saying, "Hit me." And the same director of this one did that Jamie Foxx movie about the vampires, Dave Franco. And to me, that one's a vast superior movie. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, those are the Steelbooks for November. Chase Lock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing, Bhutontopia. You Bhuftonians, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Watch this tape tomorrow. Week from now, year from now, single freaking one of you. Peace and love, and just don't be bad people. Right? Yes.